Shalom, Yeshua. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So, we're going to ask a question, right? Do we have free will? Right? Does man have free will? Can I say I can do what I want? Right? I have the will to do whatever the heck I want, right? Let's see according to the Bible, right? Of course, So we're going to get into a few scriptures, right? We're going to start with Proverbs chapter 5, or Proverbs 20 and 24. Proverbs 20 and 24. Okay. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? So your goings are of the Lord, right? Meaning, some people will say, I was in the right place, I was in the wrong time, I was in the wrong place in the wrong time, right? Doesn't matter which one, right or wrong, right? It is the goings of Yahweh. It is the goings of the Lord that you was meant to be in that place, in that time, in that moment, right? Wrong or right, you was meant to be there, right? It's not because of the Most High wanted you there, but it's because you directed your steps to go there, right? Because why? Because you wanted free will to do what you wanted to do. The Most High, He tells you what to do. Once you go astray from those things, right? Then that's you. That's nothing but you. But your goings are gonna be of His. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 5, verse 21. 5 and 21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh, and He pondereth all his goings. So, just like any man before he steps out to journey, he ponders all his goings before he go to see if he wants to take the journey or not, right? But the eyes that are set before him are of the Lord's. So, meaning the Lord already see it, which journey you're going to take, right? Okay, yes. And let's go to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the hearts. So over here we have every way of man is right in his eyes, meaning anything that you do, you feel like you're correct. But it is the Most High pondereth the hearts, meaning it is the Lord that intercepts the mind from right from wrong. Meaning, if you know that's right, then you're allowed to do. If you know it's wrong, then you're not allowed to do, right? So that's what it means, ponders the heart. I mean, always be cautious of what you're about to do, right? Having a good sense of judgment before you do things, right? So let's go to Proverbs 19 and 21. There are many devices in a man's heart, meaning there's a lot of devices goes through your mind. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh thou shalt stand. So over here, the counsel of Yahweh, right, that shall stand, meaning any device that you have upon, right, if you have these laws, statutes, and commandments, these counsels, the Proverbs, the Sirachs, right, this Theastes, right, that shall stand, meaning that's where you're going to come to a final conclusion that it's best to see what the Lord says to see how you should go about that matter, right? Yes. So let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Or let's go right here. Sirach 19:22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither any time the counsel of sinners imprudence. So we hear the knowledge of wickedness, that is not wisdom, right? You're not being wise because you have knowledge of wickedness, right? So by you taking the path of wickedness, your journey should be, dung and basically hills, right? Because that stuff is unprofitable, right? Because that's not life, right? That's not life, right? That's not the commandment of life, right? So let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 19, 9:14. 9 and 14. For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. So we hear our thoughts are miserable because we think about negativityness. We don't think about positiveness. We don't think about people lifting us, right? We don't think about having someone's back, right? All we do is want to put somebody else down or use somebody, right? So that stuff is miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. I mean, you don't know if tomorrow your car is not gonna start, right? You don't know in 2 hours from now, right? You might lose your wallet, right? You don't know from 2 hours from now, right? You don't know if you're gonna want food or you're gonna want some snacks. You don't know. So the devices are uncertain, but it's the Most High that be truly in control, right? It be the Most High truly in control. Proverbs 7 and 4. Proverbs 7 and 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. So here you will have understanding that wisdom is your sister, right? She has a feminine role, right? She has a feminine role, right? So by she having a feminine role, you will understand that her thoughts are not miserable, right? Her devices are certain; they're not uncertain, right? For those very things, you should seek after her counsel, right? Even wisdom, she'll tell you to seek after her counsels, right? Proverbs 16 and 9, right? Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. Meaning, your heart, right? It devises his own way, but is the Most High directing your steps. So, do you really have free will? No. No. The will, it is nothing but the will of God and what He allows you to do. Right? So, with that, Israel, Shalom.